Hello, Nimei. Hello, Alex. It's nice to see you. And Frederick and Nimei again. Yes, it is for BHB. And if you guys cannot hear me well, please let me know. Maybe I will have to make some adjustments. Yeah, but I still recognize you because of your nickname, Alex. Although, yeah, I get confused with my YouTube and Google accounts sometimes. Yeah, it wasn't easy actually, Alex. Like trying to make sure he looks a lot like the old drawings that I did many years ago, but at the same time make him look, good enough. Well, anyway, yeah. Dude, I loved your the artwork you're doing for that. Alex, I'm talking to you. The artwork you're doing for that game, the beach something. Well, the one that is based on Gargoyles cartoon. The artwork you're doing for it is freaking amazing. I love it. This is Photoshop, dude. Hello, Partist. Oh, Partist is a girl. Who knew? I'm fine, thanks. And Alex, you know, I always was a big fan of your, of your style, because I think it's, I don't know. There's like very few people who have like this similar style. You know, like you, Dacher, Tekuhor. You know, this colorful with bold inking, like ink lines and stuff. I really like it. We didn't have much time to remember how we used to do things on Hentai United, Alex? Like when I still did commissions and you also did like some drawings there, and we would put like characters. I would draw like drawings for Harry Potter, and you would pick it up and do something else, your own thing with them. That was fun, dude. I wish I still had time to make drawings like that. Yeah, like Alex, I know the work, the time is a huge freaking problem. As you get older and you get all those responsibilities and shit, who knew? Well, Victor, no, I shall call you Partist. Well, Partist, it is up for you to decide if you want to take your hobby on a next level. Good morning, Jamie. Yeah, actually, I'm surprised, Alex. You have time even to show up, like even for this stream, because I would imagine you are like insanely busy, just as myself. I mean, you're producing a lot of content, and I don't have much free time usually. So when it comes to it, like as a freelancer, your working hours are longer. You don't really take like vacations that much, or weekdays or whatever. Sick day is still a work day, because your computer's there, your drawing supplies. If you're not completely sick, you're still gonna be working. So whenever I have free time, I watch a TV show or play video games a little bit. I barely have any time, to participate in streams and stuff like that. So it's nice to see you here, man. That is what I'm trying to say. It's been a while. I mean, I see your work, like you make posts and shit, but we do not communicate as often as we should, I think. Life is so damn busy. Taking a day off, dude, that's good for you. You enjoy that day off, man. Alex, you know how on PlayStation they have the share feature when you're playing a game and you can share your screen and you can give your controller to your friend and he will be playing your game from his house. I wish Wacom or YouTube or whatever had a feature like that, so that you would be sitting there, with your tablet, and I could give like the controller to you, and you could do like quick shading, and I would see how you do it. Man, that would be fun. Hello, Corey and John. Nice to see you. Oh yeah, Alex, I heard about your collaboration with Tracy Scoops, dude. Yeah, I'm a big fan of her work. So yeah, I was very excited when she made the first post about you doing some work for her. That's good stuff. Nimei, I don't know. Sometime. It takes time. I'm not the fastest worker out there when it comes to drawing. It takes me a while usually. And the original concept was drawn like 7 years ago, so it took me 7+ years. Yes, Happy New Year. Yes. Why? It's almost February. Yes, it would be awesome, Alex. And yeah, I could also, log into other people's streams. I mean, like join the streams or whatever, and they could do the same thing for me. Just give me the stylus, the controller, like for a few minutes to do some things. It will be like like working together, like people do when they go to art school and shit. You can just work with other people's drawings, like pick up some techniques. That would be awesome. Oh, the Lunar New Year. Okay, cool. Thanks, man. I try. Oh no, it's Photoshop, man. I am like switching to Clip Studio is on my to-do list, but I keep postponing that event. I'm too used to Photoshop. What are you working with these days? Is this also Photoshop, or did you switch to something else, Clip Studio? There is one other program that I wanted to try. Oh god, I forgot the title, what it's called. Canvas something, I guess. No, it doesn't matter. There are some good programs out there. Oh really? Corey and John, I did stream before, like working with Photoshop. Oh, no way! You switched. You used to do inking, Alex. You used to do inking with pens and inks and all that. You switched to Clip Studio completely? I didn't even notice, which is a good thing. I mean, looking at your recent work. But you do still make like the drawings with pen, and, like on the actual paper with a pen, right? Or did you switch completely to digital? I'm very curious because I know that you used to work with paper also, just like I am, like I do. No, Partist, I did not have a look at new Resident Evil game, and I don't think I will be actually because I I'm not a big fan of that franchise. It's scary. No way, dude. Oh shit. Now you make me think that maybe I should hurry up and start working with Clip Studio. I did work with Clip Studio back in the day when it was still called Manga Studio. I did do some inking, but it was some inking with it, I mean, but it was never it never felt satisfying, but I guess it takes time to adjust, so if I set my mind to it, I could switch to it completely. Yeah, I need to think about it more. The problem I personally have with completely going digital is that if I work like many hours during the day, and if I do everything digitally, I will have to sit in front of my laptop or in front of my tablet like all the time. I think it will be also it will be a strenuous activity for my brain, and when I switch, when I make a drawing with a pencil, when I ink with a brush, and then I ink color with computer, like digitally, it's not as it's easier, I think. Well, at least from me. Corey and John, I am playing, I don't know, these days Dragon Age Inquisition. It's a freaking long game, and sometimes it gets really boring. Yeah, I hear that Clip Studio keep improving. So, and the last time I touched that program, being like years ago. So, maybe I should give it another try soon. Where did you learn coding? On Wikipedia, dude. Wikipedia and RenPy forums. Hello, Apple. Yes, good morning, good morning. It is 8:30 a.m. here, Korean John. 8:30 in the morning. Good, Alex. I'm happy to hear that. I definitely should look into it. Especially when it comes to inking, you know, I would imagine first I would still draw with a pencil, but do inking with Clip Studio. Even back in the day, the inking tools they have were pretty amazing compared to Photoshop. Hello, happy random phantom. Thanks, man. I appreciate your kind feedback. Dude, no, it does not. You can never hear that enough. So thank you, man. I really appreciate you saying what you're saying, and I really appreciate you enjoying my work. Thanks. Can you tell us a little about the dude named Best Multi-Club? Well, first of all, it's supposed to be a girl, and I think it is a girl. And there is nothing to say. She's a very strange person. You should have seen the letter she sent me like several weeks ago. That's just, I don't know, I think there is just something weird in her perception of the world. I don't want to say she's like flat out crazy, but she's a unique cookie. That is all. You know, I can understand those guys who steal from me and flat out, you know, tell me to go to hell, like Set Crap and all, like few others. They like, you know, they are very hostile towards me. I can understand that, they're just assholes. But this person, she does the same thing, but she's constantly, like, she does not get why I am not being friends with her. I don't know, it's really weird what she's doing. I just cannot understand her, that's all. Well, there are all kinds of weird. Some weird I just don't enjoy. Hello, Alumberry. Alex, I'm on Picarto. I remember back in the day I was you was there too, right? On livestreaming.com before they got like shit turned into garbage. And yeah, I stream on Picarto. It's pretty awesome. And when I have something that is safe for work and does not contain nudity, I try to stream on YouTube. So I thought you were already on Picarto, Alex. You know, Picarto.tv website. And Alma Berry, I cannot stream anything naughty on YouTube. So if I stream on YouTube, that's what you should expect. I had a friend who used to draw really good, especially when I see. Oh yeah, Alex, if you're on Picarto already, so you know, maybe sometimes we could do multi-stream. That would be awesome. Although I guess it's a small possibility that we will, you know, stream at the same time. But if we will, we should definitely do multi-stream. Oh, you never used it. Well, maybe you should get back. Well, there are like a lot of services. I don't know. That's Picarto's just the one I know, and it works fine for me. So I just wish they saved the streams, you know, because on Picarto it doesn't save unless you're paid for your membership, and even if you did, it only saves the last one, just the most recent stream. So that sucks. But other than that, it's pretty awesome. They are, you know, they don't mind not safe for work content, and that is all I need to work freely. Yeah, well, that's YouTube.
The best relaxing music.
All we can do is to try to adapt to whatever politics they enforce, because they are too big to listen to customers anymore. Do you have a tripod for your camera? How do you have it held? Oh, dude, you should see my setup. It's very sophisticated. I have a tripod and I have webcam attached to it with duct tape, and also tripod itself, it's on an angle so that it also held partially by duct tape. Yeah, it looks pretty you know, pretty cool and pretty reliable. One of my streams, like I think several days ago, my camera fell off during the stream. That was fun. Oh, you're watching from a cell phone. That's cool. Very what? Very mobile of you, Corey and John. Okay, thank you for showing up, man. And my favorite project is Star Channel 34. Google for it. Take care, Corey and John. Good, partist. I don't know, it sounds strange to call you partist now that I know that you're a girl. Well, anyway, you know, good luck with your studying. You never go wrong with getting smarter, so best of luck with that. Yes, Korean John, hit that like button, hit it. Yes, Random Phantom, next release should be fun. Do you draw and color all your drawings or just some? What do you mean? Sorry, I don't think I understand what you're trying to say, Alan Bear. You mean if I have any uncolored drawings? Like, I guess I do. Some old ones. Huh. Well, that's good to know. Random Phantom. That game, I never worked as hard as I worked on that game. Which trainer I mean? Dude, if you need to go to art class, you are one lucky bastard that you have such an opportunity to go to art class. Just go there and forget about me. But to answer your question, about 1 hour. For another hour I will be here, and then I will take a break for a couple of hours, and then I plan to be back. So, go do your art class shit. It's important. All Random Phantom, yes, but which trainer is not necessarily my best well-made game, because I had way less experience back then, but I had to really work hard to compensate for all my mistakes and the lack of experience. Well, anyway, I'm just glad you enjoy the game despite whatever. Alma Bear, yeah, I hear it a lot actually. Well, I try to make sure that people don't get bored during reading those texts. It's a tricky business, people don't like to read, so I need to be extra careful with the text always. Well, take your time, Random Phantom, I'm not going anywhere. Disposable lolly. You mean the character? Like, from back in the day, the set of drawings that I did? Yeah, of course, it's mine. That's a very old project, let's call it that. Very old. Derek! What's my real job? Dude, you think I have like any time left after I'm done working with this shit? I barely have time to, you know, do anything else but what I'm doing. There is no way I would be able to work even if I wanted to. Thankfully I don't have to. What's your real job? That is my only job, seriously, man. This thing takes a lot of time. Like the thing I do takes all my time. There is no way I would be able to, you know, work and do anything at all. Never wanted to do anything else actually. Yeah, Alex, you know, thank you for showing up. It was nice to catching up with you a little bit. And I will be waiting for that thing you did with Tracy Scoops and whatever else you will be working on. Take care, man. Have a good night. No way. Mr. Dacher is here. I don't know if I should switch to Russian. Oh man, Mr. Dacher is my idol, and it's just, I don't know. Let me give me a minute to process this. Damn. Any если есть какие-то пожелания или советы по покраске, я приму с удовольствием. I don't know, it's just never happened before. Very excited. But also surprised that a busy guy, like, you know, busy person like Dacher would find time to show up for a stream of poor little me. Я планирую переключиться на Clip Studio eventually, в будущем. Планирую. А еще ждем Iris Quest, очень ждем. Well, artist Victoria, like I said, Dacher was my idol for a very long time and still is. Just, I worship his work. What can I say? I worship it. Ждем. I always say that I only speak Russian to my family and friends, but you know, Dacher is my friend. At least I consider him to be my friend, so I have a strong inclination to switch to Russian. Yes, random phantom, can't you recognize the avatar? No, you did not misunderstand. This is the person who who is responsible for big portion of Princess Trainer characters and a lot of like minor things in Witch Trainer. So well, now you know, Random Phantom. And knowledge, no wait, knowing is half the battle. Sure thing, Random Phantom. No, the thing is, oh well, let me adjust camera. If you say you're like relatively new to my work, okay, give me a second. You should keep in mind that the stuff you're experienced, like maybe played through the games in a matter of couple of days, it took me like several years to create those. So yeah, just keep that in mind. This stuff, goddamn, takes a lot of time. A lot of time and a lot of work, so don't get too excited. God damn. Okay, let's be done with this guy already. Well, Random Phantom, I appreciate it. I appreciate your support in any form. I am not picky. Thank you, man. I really like what I'm doing personally, and I'm still sometimes cannot believe how lucky I am that I am not the only person in the world who likes this. That is my main fear. I am happy to have people who share my interests and appreciation for for drawings, for art, like games, whatever. Do you happen to know Mighty? Mighty is the reason I found your games. No idea who that person is actually. Sorry. Is it an artist? Is that person is that person an artist? Thank you, Alom Bari.
Lounge FM Chill Out.
Okay, done with this one more or less, I think. Just a few more things. She is pretty much the same as you. She is working on the 4 Elements trainer game. 4 Elements trainer game. That sounds vaguely familiar, but no, I am not familiar with her or her work. Yes, Random Phantom, you can link here, of course. And for Random Phantom Dacher and Haljo, the guy who's my programming advisor, let's call him that, they are working on a Iris Quest game, which is gonna be super awesome, so look forward to that. Patreon is down for maintenance. Is it? Let me check. Well, they did post some kind of notice. Oh yes, it is. Huh. Okay. Mind if I ask you a weird and borderline personal question? No, I don't mind, but you know, just don't expect me to answer it. You can ask me whatever you want. Maybe I will answer it. Let's hear it. Why? Oh, you're being too nice. Hello, Alan Berry. But you know, I am a terrible friend, believe me. I am constantly busy and just very concentrated on my work. Not a very good friend, I assure you. Well, it depends also on the person you are, I suppose. how do you feel about your drawings, like people you have with made me actually come up with. I'm not sure what I know what you mean. Do you actually feel anything for them? For whom? For people who play my games? Can you just play your games or read your comics like any other person would? I suppose the only difference is I played my games like a million times, and I did like think on creating them like for hours and hours and hours. So you think like too much about this, man. The only thing is, it's how is it difficult, I would imagine, for a director or a person who works in a movie industry, like close to creation process. When I play a game, especially if it's like similar to what I'm doing, like visual novel, it's difficult for me to enjoy the game instead of dissecting the choices they make, like the way they approach different scenes, that sort of thing. I always, like, on the background, I always think about that. And of course I cannot be surprised by my own games. I created them, so when I play, and I tested them so many times, goddamn. But for Witch Trainer, I didn't touch that game for like maybe 3 years, I think. At least 2 years for sure. And then I watched the playthrough videos that Purity Sin is doing, and I actually forgot about some parts and story elements that I put there. So I was like, oh wow, that's clever. I am a clever guy. I don't even remember writing that. So yeah, I suppose if I create a game and if I stay away from it for a very long time, I could enjoy it again, like 10 years after maybe. How it feels to see your creations come to life. I don't know, it's the same as whatever else you're doing, when you create whatever and you put it out there for people to see and you're listening to their feedback, it's the same thing. Doesn't matter what you do. I mean, you can write an essay in school and get feedback from your classmates and the teacher, and the main idea, I think, is the same. Do you play Japanese VNs? I don't play many VNs actually, but I tried. I honestly did try, but damn, Oh, you mean maybe translated ones? Definitely. Whatever I can get my hands on PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 3. If it has original audio like if its audio is in Japanese and the subtitles are in English, I get it. The problem is there are not too many VN games or games with VN visual novel elements in them on PlayStation. I did play some on PC too, like some classic games from the old days. I cannot really play Japanese games in Japanese. I cannot read shit. Kanji is very difficult. Yeah, thanks man, I appreciate your feedback. Well, that's what I'm trying to do, so that when you play one of my games, you don't feel like you wasted your time on some stupid thing. It's important that you feel that the creator cared for the game, and that makes you care. It doesn't make you feel like you're wasting your time with something that even creator didn't care much about, So yeah. I think it's important to put your soul and a lot of effort behind whatever you're doing if you want people to appreciate it. Well, writing is definitely important, yes. Oh yeah, that sucked, Errant. Thank you for bringing it up. Thank you. Yeah, I have some ideas. but for the moment I have some other things to take care of before I can try again. But I'm not sure about Canada anymore, because I don't think it will be possible for me. It's harder than I expected. So I will try an easier approach, some other country, look for another school. School days VN. Oh, you mean like indie? Let's call it that. Indie hentai games you can download off the internet. Yeah, I cannot say I played many of them, because I don't know. There are not too many of them that I think I would enjoy. I appreciate it, dude. Actually, that may be the case. I may go to, at least try to go to United States again. Well, actually, no. Witch Trainer is not work in progress. When I finished it, that was the final thing. I never had plans to work on it more after the release. Despite what you can hear from other people, I created that game, and I can assure you that I am not working on it anymore. It is not work in progress. Not indie. School Days is a big production game. Well, then I don't know what you're talking about. Can you share? Can you share a link, maybe? School Days. Big production game. Interesting. Okay, I think I'm done with this one, definitely now. Well, I'm not saying it's a bad game, dude. You don't need to convince me about that. But it is what it is, you know. You need to, when you think about the game like a project, you need to think about it as a whole thing, not just some features that you come up with, you know, like, oh, this would be cool, but you also should think how it would work in like the whole thing. So that is tricky. Thank you, Boris. Do you have a favorite character? Yes, I do. You know, would you care to try and guess who that is? Will I ever get back to Lolicon? What is Lolicon? You mean my drawings with Loli? They're still there. They're still on Hentai Foundry. I don't think any of my drawings were ever taken down. But no, one. There was one. It had bestiality. It had like 101 Dalmatian themed drawing. They took it down. That was the only one. Princess Trainer. For now, I don't plan to work on it, because if it's a sequel, it should be better and bigger than the original, and Princess Trainer was like limit of my resources here in Russia. I cannot go any bigger than that, no way. especially when I'm trying to, prepare my escape. Let's call it that for now. When I'm trying to go to art school and shit, no, I just simply have no time. April O'Neil, yes, that she's the one. She would be my favorite. And then I guess Jasmine. Okay, done with this dude. Do you have to jump through multiple hoops just to leave Russia? No, leaving Russia is not... yeah, I have to collect some documents, sure, but getting a visa is tricky. Well, that depends on the visa, of course, but the one I want is tricky. Because no matter what documents you collect, the decision is made by council, like on a, how they say, like personally, which means you can collect the best documents ever and still not get the visa, or you can like collect just a few shitty documents and suck his cock and you will get the visa. Well, I'm joking, of course, but you get the idea. Aaron, the reason April does not show up in my later work because I really want to create something good and proper with her, and it seems like I never have the time for that. She will show up in Star Channel though. April trainer would be awesome, but I don't think you should expect it anytime soon. Like I said, I am very busy with things right now. At this point of my life, unfortunately, I cannot afford to, create a project of my dreams or whatever. Just need to be realistic and keep on working on things that I know I can work on and finish them properly. Yeah, I'm almost done with all these Broken Heart Bordello things, so I will be getting back to working on Star Channel very soon. The thing is, when I will be working on Star Channel, I will not be streaming anything, so I will get quiet for a while. Well, Random Phantom, I cannot take the credit for that song, The Whole New World. That's just something I know that theory existed. I just used it for the comedic effect. What do you do for focus? For focus, I do, I don't know, listen to motivational tapes. I remember the sad episodes from my life and convince myself that I don't want them to happen again. Stuff like that. I don't think it's different from what people usually are doing. Thanks, man. I'm glad to hear that. Which project is my game? Broken Heart Bordello? Well, it's not my game anymore. I just do the drawings. No. You bastard. Bastard. Is there a way to get Slytherin points to go up in which trainer by cheating? I could only get my money up via the console command thingy. Well, if you Google for it, yeah, there are a lot of cheats, but I did not put any of them in the game because I don't condone cheating actually. So cannot help you there, sorry. But yeah, it's totally possible, of course. I agree, Jantium. Thank you. Visuals are very important, especially in a game which is like very limited on visuals. You know, it's just texts and some drawings. So yeah, visuals play a huge part of experience. It's like with the games, you know, like console games. If it's like subpar shitty game, but the graphics are really well done and pleasant to the eye, I would play that, you know. I would still enjoy it. But of course, the gameplay is always more important for me than anything else. The gameplay and the story. I would play a shitty game just for the story if the story is good. Do you still prefer the chibi style? Do I prefer chibi style to what? It's coming along well enough, Yuko. Why did you decide to make your games hard drawn and not 3D? I love the hard drawn. 3D, I never thought about creating 3D games. Like long before I got into games, I was just doing drawings. And when I started, like many years ago, I didn't even have a computer, so I didn't even know 3D existed. Are you trying to, like, are you asking for more CGs, Jantum, in my games? This is your, like, sneaky way to ask me for more CGs. I get it, you like the CGs. Good for you. But CGs take time, dude. And I don't have that time. You should, you should keep in mind that I am just one person. And I am doing writing, I am doing programming. That is pretty crazy. There is no way I can produce, people ask me for animations, some idiots tell me that I should hire voice actors. Those are people who have like very little idea of how the work is actually getting done on these things. So if you don't know how it's done, just trust my word on it and my decisions. I'm not an idiot, if I make a decision it's for a reason. Not because I just wanted to do so, not because I want to torture you with like lack of graphics or whatever. If I could do things better, I could, believe me. That is all I want to do, make things better. I'm never satisfied with the way things are. There will be no purpose. Again, I am done with that game and I did not touch it like in years. I'm not saying there will be no sequel of some kind, but for this thing, it's done. I had such a big plans, man. Back in the day when I was working on Witch Trainer, I had still very little experience, so I was like actually a lot of you guys, just having a lot of ideas and trying to use them without actually thinking of what it will require on my part. So yeah, I had some like this, the whole, the ending of Witch Trainer originally was planned as just an event. It was supposed to go like way further, like all kinds of shit. I clearly remember I was thinking about creating an event about excursion, like they are going on excursion like outside in the woods or whatever, and stuff like that. Yeah, and the bird thing was supposed to be if you feed her like a lot of times, it bursts into flames and gets reborn, and you can collect the ashes, and then there would be like the story decision, and you could bribe the Ministry of Magic with those ashes. That was crazy. I had such a complex shit planned out, and of course I was never able to create it myself. Like even now it would be difficult. Back in the day it was insane. I also remember we had some plans for the Quidditch team. There were like 4 different outcomes for the Quidditch team and which team would win. I even had like Dacher do some drawings on that. Yeah, that was I was not ready for what I have planned. I had a lot of plans, but it doesn't matter, plans and ideas are just plans and ideas. They don't do shit. You need to be able to put them into life. Otherwise it's just words, a lot of words, without any meaning. Hey, Даня все еще здесь. Да, было время. А почему стрима нет? Было бы прикольно. Я бы глянул. Да, у меня тоже эта проблема подвисает, бывает. Особенно в графических редакторах. What are your favorite types of games? RPGs, I suppose, JRPGs. Although lately I'm really missing good RTS games, you know, real-time strategy games. There are like almost no strategy games on consoles, so that makes me very sad. Random Phantom, you I'm just answering a question real quickly. I needed a name that was not affiliated with anything else. I googled for Akabur. Google gave me like 0 results. I decided to use it. No, I did not play Civil War. I don't know where that came from. Civilization 6. I did not play it, but I know the gameplay, and I don't think I would enjoy it much. I do enjoy Command and Conquer, Red Alert especially, like those. Not the game itself, but I like the characters and the setting more than I like the game, so usually that's how it is. And Red Alert had great setting. All those girls, fun times. Somebody who chops. Yes, I know Alan Berry. I really like that radio station. For the most part, it's perfect for streaming.
Lounge FM Chill Out. The best relaxing music.
And oh no, never mind. We still have about, I think, 30 minutes more before I have to go. No, 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 dude, Aaron, thank you for being here. Thank you for taking your time to show up and participate in this stream. No, no, it's okay, Random Phantom. You know, that feeling that you're having is not going to last, so it's fine. And you know, I barely get like newcomers such as yourself. So it doesn't happen often anymore. So it is very precious. Thank you for all your questions. Yes, that is a Lem Civic. Many years ago, when I was young and handsome, I remember that was my first time on the internet ever, and there was a chat room, and I needed to come up with a nickname, and I was reading ElfQuest at the time, and I really enjoyed it, and I chose Rubaka for a login name, and I've been using it ever since. Well, before I switched to Akabur. You're close enough, Random Phantom. That is the most. This is how the most comfortable for me. Like, you don't need to get closer, really. Practice, Artyom. Practice makes perfect. Well, it is pretty early. It's 9, almost 10 a.m. here, and I've been streaming since 8. Radio station is called, let me make sure I don't mislead you, loungefm.com.ua. I'm just gonna give you a link here. Oh yeah, thank you, Apple, for also sharing the information. Well, if it isn't Purity. How are you doing? Aren't you supposed to be resting? Well, Random Phantom, I appreciate it. I don't think I will ever get hella famous, the way you put it, but I appreciate the sentiment. And appreciate your support, man. Just keep doing your thing, you know, keep playing my games and keep enjoying them, and everything is gonna be just fine. Damn, Purity, you have like the most exciting thing happen to you. Thanks a lot, it seems. Like recalling from what you told me about some of your life and like what is going on with your life. Very exciting. Shit. Something is always constantly happening with you. I am not going to comment on that. Well, what can I say? I cannot say shit.
It is on such a narrow knife edge that it's almost inconceivable. If you were to change it just the tiniest bit, we couldn't be here. No atoms, no chemistry, no biology, no people to ask the question. We just wouldn't be here to ask the question.
Yes, definitely. Everyone should join Purity Scene's Patreon, but Purity Scene should keep in mind that Patreon is on the maintenance right now, as far as I know. Purity, you broke Patreon for everyone. Why did you do that? Purity, you should document things like that. You should have recorded a short podcast about, about your adventure.
Walking up the steps alone, power rushing through my bones, overwhelming feeling. Seems like I face the world completely on my own. But when I come home,
Yeah, for sure. Every time, whenever I have some bullshit happening in my life, I always get an urge to record like record it and complain and shit. And sometimes I do. Then I watch the video, listen to myself whining and complaining, and think, no, that was not a good idea, and just delete the video. Artyom, it's a complicated matter. I would much rather not go into that. I don't have the visa. That is all you should need to know.
You're always here to carry you with me. But when I come home,
Well, dude, Random Phantom, if you don't feel like you can support me, you should not. Definitely, just support me with your positive feedback and stuff, and tell your friends about my games. If you ever have like this disposable income that you feel you could spare on thing like that, $1 would be enough. Just don't go crazy. When you get rich and successful or whatever, just send me subscribe for $1. That is really more than I need. So. And for now, if you're a student or whatever, if you don't have enough money, that's totally fine.
whispers flow straight.
Please don't feel to take care of yourself. You know what I'm trying to say? The most important person for you is you. So unless you take care of him first, nothing else matters.
With your hands through my hair, you drive away ghosts. Oh, whispers flow straight through my heart.
But your comments on it in those videos actually helped me deal with personal troubles, no lie. Oh, really, dude? Okay, good. That was a difficult time for me actually, Aaron, when I got rejection from Canadian embassy. I think I got a little bit
Lounge
too...
FM Chill Out.
I was really sure that I will get the visa. Looking back at it now, I don't know why. I got too relaxed. I got too happy with my life. I think too positive, which is never a good thing. So yeah, that rejection hit me harder than it could have if I were more prepared mentally. It sucked, but I made through it. I made it through. Thank you, Random Phantom. But like I said, don't get too passionate and too crazy about this. If you can support me, send me a buck. If you cannot, it's completely fine also. Just keep playing my games, man. That is also important. Keep watching Purity Sin's videos where she makes like playthroughs of my games and shit. Spread the word. Thanks, Janton. I try. Oh, can you hear me doing this? I'm sorry. No, that's just. I want to say allergies, but I think that's just something I do with my nose sometimes. Some kind of, you know, psychological thing of some sort. I try to keep it to the minimum, but sometimes I do this. Yeah, probably reflective, whatever thing. It comes, it goes, but sometimes, yeah. And you know, I don't hear it myself, but sometimes when I'm with a person who, and my friends don't hear it also because they know me for a long time. But sometimes if I am with someone who is like doesn't know me too well, and I start doing this, and they're like, "What is going on? What's happening? You okay?" Yeah, that's a scary thing, you know. There is like a lot of little irritating things about yourself that you never even know sometimes if people don't tell you about them. I think people should tell you things like that instead of trying to be polite, so that you could, you know, work on it and fix it. Yeah, I should be alright, Purity, but thanks. I think you're getting sick, you are getting sick for the both of us, you know, like there is no room in the world for me also get sick right now. Did it make any sense? This stream is being going on for 2 hours now. I'm starting to lose my presence of sanity. Will you ever do a face reveal, Alan Berry? Me or Purity? Because I don't think I will ever do face reveal. Unless it happens like naturally, if I have to show up for some public thing or whatever, you know. Or you want me to make a post on Patreon? Like, Patreons who support me for $50 will get pictures of my face in their email, in their inbox. People who support me for $100 will get pictures of my dick in their emails. No, I don't think it will be happening. My face is of no consequence. The only thing that matters is my work. I am Purity. You find weird ways to embarrass me. Shut up. Yes, I am cute enough. I think. Let me ask my many imaginary girlfriends about that. Well, like I said, it doesn't really matter how I look, because the moment people get to know me a little bit, they freak out, because, you know, I am very busy and very focused on this thing that I'm doing. So yeah, I cannot function well socially because I have so much work to do. So my cuteness is not everything. No, I'm not. No, I cannot say not cute. Guys are handsome. Handsome, not cute. If you're a guy, you need to be handsome. If you're a girl, you need to be cute. I am a simple man. What can I say? What did your imaginary girlfriends say? Oh, dude, they love me. They say I'm the best. You couldn't hear them? That's strange, because I hear their voices in my head constantly. Like all sorts of voices. Well, purity is seen like, you know, it's your personal thing. Nobody would judge you if you decide to like incorporate your facial appeal into your channels, but if you don't, it also works. So I don't know. I don't think guys should be cute. They could be, definitely. But you know, don't listen to me. I was born and brought up in Russia, and Russians are not big on cuteness among men. Men are supposed to be big and hairy. That's what I've been told since I was little. Too late to change now. Well, purity scene. The thing is, people are gonna, if you feel like it's necessary, like your appearance, whatever, if it's needed, and you want to put it there, out there, you should. If you don't, you don't. People gonna make fun of you anyways. That's what I'm trying to say. Even if you're like, it doesn't matter what you do, there will be always a lot of room for criticism. If you're not ready to take it, and if you take it too seriously, like I do sometimes, yeah, you gotta suffer in this business, I think. At least that's what I'm saying to myself all the time when I get hate mail and shit. I'm saying, relax, Akabur. Put that axe down. Relax. You are too kind, my friend. Random Phantom. Way too kind. I am sure it will pass. You just need to know me a little better, you know. That's usually how it is. The more you get to know someone, the less you like them. You're like, oh, so you are just a real person also. You're not perfect. Big surprise. People are not perfect. Yes, Victoria Partist. People do that. But you know, it happens to like everyone. It's alright. People are people. What you gonna do? The thing is, the less people have to contribute, you know, the more miserable they are, the louder they are. So when you look at the group and there's like a lot of hate and shit going on, and you think, wow, people are hateful. The truth is, like, good people with positive opinions, like smart people, they are actually usually just quiet, you know. There are a lot of them, but they're just being quiet. So you should not forget about that. I have a lot of like people who support me with like with very reasonable amounts of money, and they are like never even said a word to me, you know, never even asked for anything. They're just there. And you know, idiots are, they are always very loud. So purity, because you are you know. That was a compliment. I am not very good at those. When I try to make a compliment, I come to a girl and say, well, you are you. English my second language, I am sorry. I need to go feed my bear, if you don't mind. Hello Boris, here's your food. That is a good bear. Well, purity is a sin that is, you know, that is the downside of having an intellectual mind. Let's call it that. Usually, the smarter you are, the less relaxed you are about things. You just tend to overthink and suffer. But you know, at least you can tell to yourself that at least I'm smart. That's what I am saying always to myself. Random phantom, you know, it depends on the girl, and let's not get into that conversation, because let's not turn my stream into some weird Russian dating advice program. Yeah, Alan Barry, I know how you feel. It sucks to get stuck in a job where you have to deal with people if you're not, you know, if it's not your thing. I used to work in a call center in Japan. I had to call Russian companies and offer them services of the company I worked at. We were selling cars. And I also had this black dude from Zimbabwe or whatever, I don't know, not from United States, like from Africa somewhere. And he was calling like, you know, Canada and United States, that sort of thing, because he was calling them in English. And you know, it looked very different. He would call and say, hello sir, and like, can I interest you in something, whatever, blah blah blah. And I had to call Russia, and people in Russia are like, can be brutal sometimes. And you know, I make a few calls and I already want to kill myself. And yeah, that was a very tough time for me. And I don't like to work with people and call them. That was terrible. So yeah, I know what you mean. The less I have to, like, you know, communicate with people, the better. I don't mean you guys, of course. That's like, it's very different. Or you know, a person who knows 3 languages. A person who knows 3 languages. That's what I would call him. Trilingual. You trilingual freak, get away from me. Yeah, I know Japanese, although, you know, it's a to a degree. Let's call it that. I know it to a degree. I sort of know it, kind of. I wish I knew it better, but it's a tough language to master for well, non-Asian people. Oh shit, that was so much fun that I completely lost track of time, guys. I gotta go. I will be back later today, hopefully. So if you can show up in a couple of hours for the stream again, that would be cool. If you cannot, that is okay, I understand. So yeah, guys, thank you for showing up, and stay on the lookout for future streams. Purity, thank you for showing up also. I know you're a busy girl, so thank you. And yeah, guys, take care. Thank you for your support.